All right.
জাহাজটা নিরাপদ আছে।
আর মালগুলান?
যেমন জামাল বলেছে, অনেক ছোটখাটো হাতিয়ারও পাওয়া গেছে।
মিসাইল?
অনেক।
আলসাকুশের বন্ধুরা এগুলানের জন্য বেশ ভালো টাকা দিব। আর সরকারের বিরুদ্ধে মিসাইলগুলির ভালো ব্যবহার করব। সরকারের যত ক্ষমতা কম, তত আমাদের মতো দস্যুদের মঙ্গল। প্লিজ, I have a wife and children.
Woohoo!
উপরে উঠা পর আর ওদের জিপিএস কে অকেজো করে দেয়। তারপরে নৌকাটাকে ভাঙা সরায় নিয়ে যা।
হারামেন, হাতের জন্য।
আগুনের জন্য। ওরা জাহাজটার টুকরা টুকরা কর। আমি যাই কাপ্তানরে ফালাফাল করে আসি।
This is Mark Tepper for GNS. In South Asia, the high rate of piracy in the Bay of Bengal has caused a recent economic downturn for several South Asian countries. Cargo vessels passing through the region have been repeatedly attacked by a group of sea raiders calling themselves the Fist and Fire. Crew members of these vessels have been murdered or taken hostage and sold for ransom. While local governments have been shifting blame and responsibility, the rate of attacks continues to rise. This is GNS, covering the world.
An Australian freighter named the Breakneck is missing in the Bay of Bengal, and we suspect piracy.
Nah.
Calling itself the Fist and Fire is known to operate in the region, raiding ships and selling their cargo to the highest bidder. British intelligence indicates the freighter was carrying land attack standard missiles, which can easily be modified to deliver chemical, biological, or submunition payloads. The prospect of such weapons appearing on the black market available to terrorist groups and rogue regimes is unacceptable. In a joint operation with the British Special Boat Service, your team has been mobilized to prevent this outcome.
All right.
Team, a local informant, call sign Magpie, is already on the ground working to locate the Breakneck. Before you can rendezvous with him, however, the mouth of the Karnafuli River must be secured. You'll insert into the area using the SOCOM and clear the river and outlying areas of all threats. We'll contact you when the Breakneck is located, so be prepared to move quickly. Good luck.
This satellite image shows the Breakneck's suspected location. Intel gathered from our local informant indicates that a gang of raiders controls a ship-breaking yard not far from the mouth of this river. We've marked the location of what seems to be an outpost used by the raiders to defend the area. Alright. Oh, they're giving me a suppressor. That has to count for something. Must be a stealth mission, then. So this is the shortest part of the game, from what I know. I think there's only like 3 missions.
Team, use the SOCOM to clear the mouth of the river of all threats. The raiders also operate an outpost on the river, and you'll need to be sure to pay them a visit.
Okay, so let's look at the map here. So that's the outpost. Then there's a whole second bit of land here. Oops, did not mean to do that.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy move! There's an enemy unit north. Tango to the northeast.
You think they? Do you think they heard any of that? Bro's surrendering. Sure, why not?
Contact west of our position.
Get him.
Alright, team. Disembark the SOCOM here and continue on foot to the outpost.
It seems the raiders use this place rather frequently. There may be clues inside.
Wait, Chopper? Hold up.
Head over there.
Proceeding.
I had to
Affirmative.
send a friend something. Uh-huh. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, we don't have to worry about bonus objectives until we get a checkpoint, which will be after we do this. Is bro flying? Oh no.
Hostile spotted and in motion.
Team, thanks to an informant, we've located the breakneck at a nearby shipyard. We have positive confirmation of this intel via satellite imagery. Return to the boat, insert into the shipyard, and locate the freighter and its cargo.
We found a map. It shows the locations of some fishing villages upriver.
Good work, team. This intel gives us a better understanding of the raider organization.
All right. Now I gotta wait for the next checkpoint. Where is this gonna be? Got it.
No trouble at all.
Really, there is trouble because you're not hopping on. What is bro doing? I'm about to abandon him. What is he doing? Bro, what are you doing, bro? Bro, I'm right here, bro. Get in. Get in, bro. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Get in the boat. Oh my god. What an asshole.
Hostile sighted.
God damn, so many people are surrendering.
Get in.
Sorted. I'll get right on it.
Yeah, you'll get right on it, I'm sure.
We've got a target.
I give up. Damn, man. Doesn't like the boat can go that much further anyway.
Understood.
I used to swim like the guys from SOCOM 3 sometimes. Very influential.
I'm fluent in Bangla and can translate any conversations we overhear. Sighted the enemy. Enemy sighted to the northwest. Kinda eerie out here. Are you getting afraid because of some fog? Pull yourself together, man.
Bite me, cream puff.
Contact west of our position. Breakneck, dead ahead.
তোর কি মনে হয় বাক্সটা ফালাইছিলি বলে আব্বাস ভাই তো এখনো তোর উপর রাইগা আছে? না, এতক্ষণে মনে হয় ভুলে গেছে। দেখা তো বেশ রাইগা গেছিল বলে মনে হয়। এর মানে এর দাম অনেক, শুধু এখন বিক্রি করার অপেক্ষা। ওরা সাইটে ছিল, ওটাকে তাড়াতাড়ি সরাইয়া ফেলেন। ওটার ভেতরে তো নিশ্চয় বিশেষ কিছু আছে। এটা কি তা নিয়ে ভাবা আমাকে কাম নয়। রামন ভাই আর আব্বাস ভাই তাই নিয়ে ভাবুক, আমি টাকা পাইলে খুশি।
Real.
তোর কি একটু জানতে ইচ্ছা করে না? বেশি জানতে যাবা তো মারা যাইবা, মনে রাখো।
HQ, we found the breakneck, but the cargo's already been moved.
Copy that, Spectre. Our informant tells us that a warehouse up ahead is used to store stolen goods before they're moved upriver to the Raider base. Recon the warehouse and locate that cargo.
Okay. Okay, I need to try to stay undetected for now, so I can get a cutscene.
ভাই তুই
There's got to be another way around those machine gun nests.
ওই ব্যাটা আল শাকুর, ওদের জাহাজগুলো ঠিক মতো সময় চলে গেছে। আমাদের জিনিসগুলো ওদের কাছে খুব দরকার ছিল।
ওরা আমাদের সব সময় আইতে কয়, কিন্তু নিজেরাই দেরি করে। এটা জরুরি।
আমি এখনো বুঝতে পারি না রেইমন ওদের বিশ্বাস করে কেন।
আমিও না। ওটা আসবে কখন?
কালকে কাক ভোরে ভোর 7টার সময়। তুমি সব মালখালগুলো নামিয়ে নাও, তুমি যেরকম করো। তুমি আগের থেকে রেডিওতে ওদের খবর দিয়ে দাও যে ওরা সবাই আসছে।
হ্যাঁ সাহেব।
Nice work, team. This gives us the opportunity to stem the flow of weapons into the region.
একজন আরে দেখতে পাইছি।
No, you don't. Bro, Tony Hawk should like do something here, for real.
HQ, we are too late. Our package is in a truck that just left the warehouse.
Spectre, you must intercept that truck before they unload the cargo.
The breakneck shipping manifest. It's confirmed, HQ. 3 cargo containers holding missiles were aboard the vessel.
Enemy sighted. He's moving.
Okay, hold on, let me check something. Alright, yeah, we just beat the mission now.
No trouble at all.
Now for the good news. Our informant has offered to transport you and your fire team further upriver in the hopes of securing the cargo. Rendezvous with the informant. Codename Magpie.
Please tell me that that was a candy bar.
তাড়াতাড়ি জলদি আমাকে হাতে সময় নাই
I genuinely remember none of this, by the way. I really do feel like the first part of the game is probably the most memorable. This isn't.
Team, unfortunately, the raiders were able to offload the cargo and move it upriver before we had the opportunity to act. The good news is that the informant has offered further assistance in tracking down the cargo and will be transporting you upriver. For now, you're to stand by for further orders.
Okay.
This is Mark Tepper for GNS. The recent spate of vessel attacks in the Bay of Bengal continued today when a World Medical Association vessel carrying a vaccine shipment was hijacked this morning. The shipment contained a newly developed vaccine intended for a group of rural South Asian villages that have been hit hard recently by an outbreak of Rift Valley fever, a debilitating and often deadly disease. The raiders, apparently not recognizing its high black market value, threw the shipment overboard and stole the vessel. A WMA press release indicates a new shipment won't be sent until its safety can be guaranteed. This is GNS, covering the world.
SOCOM is certain the missile shipment and the missing breakneck crew are headed for the raiders' base of operations somewhere in the Carnifoli Reservoir. But our reconnaissance drones haven't been able to pinpoint the exact location. We've learned the raiders are using a group of fishing villages along the river as supply and drop-off locations, forcing local villagers to transport materials to the main base. Some villagers may be willing to help us pinpoint the base's location. Others may be sympathetic to the Fist and Fire, so you'll need to exercise caution. Team, the missing cargo and crew from the breakneck are now headed for the raiders' base. We'll need to determine exactly where they're headed. Insert near the villages, and with Magpie's help, gather intel from the local villagers. Remember, the raiders are known to have an outpost and garrison in the area. While you're there, pay them a visit and disrupt their operations.
Our friend is just a civilian, so let's not let anything happen to him, shall we?
Magpie has provided us with this map of the area and has indicated on it the location of 2 villages where we can possibly gather intel regarding the location of the Fist and Fire's base. In addition, Magpie has indicated that the Fist and Fire maintain outposts and a garrison in the area and has marked probable locations for these as well. The villages on this map contain civilians whose allegiance may be unclear. Remain unseen and observe them until their true sympathies can be determined. Then use Magpie to interact with them to gather intel. Alright.
recon each village and order Magpie to question the villagers about the raiders' base location. Also, demolish the raiders' communication stations and supply caches in the area. Spectre, make sure you keep Magpie in sight to protect him, and to observe the behavior of the villagers with whom he interacts. It is imperative that you identify the raider mole. Remember, Spectre, you don't want to alert the raiders to your presence. Try to remain unseen.
Got it. Another stealth mission. God damn.
Team, recon each village and order Magpie to question the villagers about the raiders' base location. Also, demolish the raiders' communication stations and supply caches in the area. Spectre, make sure you keep Magpie in sight to protect him, and to observe the behavior of the villagers with whom he interacts. It is imperative that you identify the raider mole. Remember, Spectre, you don't want to alert the raiders to your presence. Try to remain unseen.
God!
Team, recon each village and order Magpie to question the villagers about the raiders' base location. Also, demolish the raiders' communication stations and supply caches in the area. Spectre,
I don't get a checkpoint until both of these are reconned, by the way.
to observe the behavior of the villagers with whom he interacts. It is imperative that you identify the raider mole. Remember, Spectre, you don't want to alert the raiders to your presence. Try to remain unseen.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave my team here for now. I think.
Team, recon each village and order Magpie to question the villagers about the raiders' base location. Also, demolish the raiders' communication stations and supply caches in the area. Spectre, make sure you keep Magpie in sight to protect him, and to observe the behavior of the villagers with whom he interacts. It is imperative that you identify the raider mole. Remember, Spectre, you don't want to alert the raiders to your presence. Try to remain unseen.
God fucking damn it.
Team, recon each village and order Magpie to question the villagers about the raiders' base location. Also, demolish the raiders' communication stations and supply caches in the area.
This mission's gonna suck.
Magpie in sight to protect him, and to observe the behavior of the villagers with whom he interacts. It is imperative that you identify the raider mole. Remember, Spectre, you don't want to alert the raiders to your presence. Try to remain unseen.
A hostile, sir. Southwest of us.
Fucking hell. I'm already hating this mission already.
Team, recon each village and order Magpie to question the villagers about the raiders' base location. Also, demolish the raiders' communication stations and supply caches in the area. Spectre, make sure you keep Magpie in sight to protect him, and to observe the behavior of the villagers with whom he interacts. It is imperative that you identify the raider mole.
How is bro still alive?
Team, recon each village and order Magpie to question the villagers about the raiders' base location. Also, demolish the raiders' communication stations and supply caches in the area. Spectre, make sure you keep Magpie in sight to protect him, and to observe the behavior of the villagers with whom he interacts. It is imperative that you identify the raider mole. Remember, Spectre, you don't want to alert the raiders to your presence. Try to remain unseen.
Raiders are northwest of us.
I fucking loathe any any stealth mission that requires me to keep people alive in a cramped space. No. Don't like it.
Spectre, make sure you keep Magpie in sight to protect him, and to observe the behavior of the villagers with whom he interacts. It is imperative.
The only guy I know I can kill is that guy.
Remember, Spectre, you don't want to alert the raiders to your presence. Try to remain unseen.
নাজুরকে বলো যে আজকে রাতে আমি ওর সঙ্গে কথা বলতে চাই। ও জানে কটার সময়। আমার ওর জন্য কিছু খবর আছে।
আমি তারে কইয়া দিমু।
আমাকে যেতে হবে।
Hostile spotted south of this position. Understood.
লাভসাং আমার তোমার সাহায্য দরকার।
কিসের জন্য সাহায্য?
লুটের আগে বিষয়ে যা জানো।
সালিক, তুমি জানো ওরা কি করবে? তাহলে ওরা জানতে পারে যে আমি তোমাকে খবর দিয়েছি।
ওরা টের পাইবো না, আমি কথা দিতেছি।
ঠিক আছে। 3-4 মাস আগে এক রাত্রিরে আমি ওদের কথা শুনতে পেয়েছিলাম। একজন বলছিল যে ওই পড়া দ্বীপে ফেরত যেতে চাই না। রামন কেন ওইখানে থাকতে চায়? এর থেকে বেশি আমি আর কিচ্ছু জানি না সালিক।
আপনাকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ।
Command, the informant has just retrieved intel from a villager. Please cross-check.
Spectre, the intel you gathered is confirmed as legitimate. Our analysts are already finding it useful. Continue reconnaissance.
Okay. Oh. I might actually get another checkpoint soon.
পরের গ্রামে যাওয়া উচিত।
I agree. I love how I can climb the terrain. Oh, there we go. Can I? They're saying this guy's an enemy. I don't want to risk anything, though. Huh. Alright, good. We have a checkpoint for the next stealth section.
This region's known for its river dolphins, which, in case you blokes didn't know, are the most endangered cetaceans in the world. You'll be in danger if you don't put a sock in it.
Oh god, there's someone there too. Okay.
ভাই সাহেব, আরে আপনার জন্য মাছ আছে।
দেখা যাক তোমার ওটাতে কি আছে।
শোনো, আশেপাশে কেউ নেই। তোমরা আমাকে কখন এই জায়গা থেকে বার করবে? এই জানোয়ারদের সাথে থেকে থেকে আমি আর ক্লান্ত হয়ে গেছি।
যখন তুমি খুঁজা পাবা কেডায় আমার খবর চালাচালি করতেছে সেই সময়।
I think we have our mole.
Southeast, enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. They're on the move.
These guys really do not care, huh?
তোমার লগে কথা কইতে পারি?
সালিক, তোমাকে অনেকদিন দেখি না। তুমি কিছু করছো নাকি?
বড় ব্যস্ত আছিলাম।
কি করছো?
শোনো, তোমার সাহায্য দরকার। তুমি জানো কি লুটেরাদের ডেরা কোথায় আছে?
তুমি তো চোর। শত্রু এসছে, শত্রু! শত্রু এসছে, শত্রু!
The informant's botched his cover.
পাশা, তোর কাছ থেকে
I didn't mean to talk to that guy.
না না, আমাকে ওরা আবার ধরে মারবে আমি যদি মাছগুলো না বিক্রি করে ওদের যদি করটা না দেই। পরের লোকরা এসে আমার মা নিয়ে চলে যাবে।
আমার
That ain't good.
বন্ধু আছে আমেরিকান, যারা আমাদের সাহায্য করতে পারে, যদি তুমি বলো ওদের ডেরাটা কোথায়।
ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে, আমি ওখানে কোনোদিন যাইনি, কিন্তু আমার বাবা মরে যাওয়ার আগে বলেছে দ্যাট মাই বাবা ওই দ্বীপটা দেখে এসছে। ওই যে নদীটা আছে, নদীটা দিয়ে যান, গিয়ে নদীটা দুদিকে চলে গেছে। আপনি বাদিকে যান, বাদিকে গিয়ে পাহাড়ের দিকে 5 মাইল গেলেই পাবেন।
আমারে জানানোর লেগে ধন্যবাদ ভাই। আজ বড় একখান কাম করলাম।
Command, the informant has just retrieved intel from a villager. Please cross-check.
Spectre, your team has gathered all intel necessary to proceed.
Alright, let's cut communications and then we can go a little bit more ham, I think. The stealth wasn't actually too bad. I just needed to use the binoculars. Checkpoint. Love that. Run!
Enemy sighted to the south.
To the south? Nah. I don't like the fact that this dude's alive.
I'm gonna have to take him out.
Please do.
Spectre, I see one north of our position. We've got company to the west, sir. Southwest, sir. There's a tango.
Dumbass.
Good work, team. That should ensure some confusion in the Raider organization.
Demo cache. Where's that at? I don't know. Uh. I'm sure we'll find something. I don't know why we're taking Magpie with us at this point. I don't want bro to die, but he can't hold position apparently.
I'm gonna have to engage.
Team, it looks like our actions have got the Raiders worried. Be alert. There'll probably be a small Raider force spoiling for trouble.
I don't know where the cache is. Chat, I've been informed of something. We're fucked. This level has too many bonus objectives, and one of them was to not kill non-combatants. Wait, hold up. I didn't kill this guy before the checkpoint. We don't have to do too much left. We just have to do the second village again. I can't kill non-combatants. I fucking murked those guys. I was an awful person. Uh-huh. God, this mission's kind of annoying. Also, there's a thing to liberate village, so I feel like I need to kill anyone that's in this fucking area. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need another stream after this one to finish the game. Just because of how convoluted things have gotten since the first third.
This region's known for its river dolphins, which, in case you blokes didn't know, are the most endangered cetaceans in the world. You'll be in danger if you don't put a sock in it.
এখানে কেউ আছে?
Son of a whore. Okay, so don't kill that guy, obviously.
This region's known for its river dolphins, which, in case you blokes didn't know, are the most endangered cetaceans in the world. You'll be in danger if you don't put a sock in it.
এখানে কেউ আছে?
Oh, damn!
Gotta go on, sir. No choice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this mission's too convoluted for my taste. Too much going on, too much I can accidentally do to fuck up.
Remember, we need to identify which villagers are working with the raiders.
ও ভাই সাহেব, আরে আপনার জন্য মাছ আছে।
দেখা যাক তোমার ওটাতে কি আছে।
শোনো,
That's the mole.
পাশা, তোর কাছ থেকে আমার কিছু জানার দরকার।
Command, the informant has just retrieved intel from a villager. Please cross-check.
Spectre, your team has gathered all intel necessary to proceed.
কখনোই খাইবো না লোকটার মাসে তো কি কইরা আল্লাহর দোহাই এক লোকে হাগা আটকাইয়া যায় আর পেট ছাইড়া যায়।
Alright. We should be good now.
তুমি
Enemy to the west.
Good work, team. That should ensure some confusion in the Raider organization.
I don't want to fight you, Flash. Oh, shit. Oh. Jester, I'm so sorry. I thought you were the red dot.
I've got a bomb down. Aye, aye. Firing at will. Hostiles north of our position.
I thought that was Jester.
Raider, northwest of us.
Okay. I'm looking, chat. Alright. Let's continue. The arms shipment will be further down that we need.
Team, it looks like our actions have got the Raiders worried. Be alert. There'll probably be a small Raider force spoiling for trouble. Stay alert, team. That arms shipment could arrive at any moment.
We've got a man down.
No, Chopper, no! I'll get you for this!
The arms shipment has been destroyed.
They killed Chopper. From One Piece. He's dead. No. We're not doing too hot either. Okay, thank God for checkpoints. We can probably get Chopper out of this after all. Now that we know what we're doing.
Team, it looks like our actions have got the raiders worried. Be alert. There'll probably be a small raider force spoiling for trouble.
We gotta hurry. As soon as she mentions the fucking arm shipment, we gotta get to that mini machine gun nest and fucking take care of it.
Stay alert, team. That arms shipment could arrive at any moment.
The armed shipment has been destroyed.
Nice.
Affirmative.
Terrorist spotted. He's on the move.
Okay.
সালিম,
কি হইতাছে বাদশা?
ওরা গ্রাম পুড়িয়ে দিয়েছে। ওরা তোর খবর পেয়ে গেছে। ওরা গ্রাম পুড়িয়ে খুব শাস্তি দিচ্ছে। আমি কোন রকমে পালিয়ে এসেছি।
কি হইতাছে আমারে কও দেহি বাদশা।
ওরা গ্রামকে গ্রাম জ্বলিয়ে লুটপাট করে যাচ্ছে। ওরা ছেলেদের ধরে মারছে আর মেয়েদের নিয়ে চলে যাচ্ছে।
না,
Saddle up, boys. We have to stop that massacre.
All right.
আমার গ্রাম, আমার দিদি, আর আমার মাইয়াগুলো।
We can't let this stand, lads. Hostile sighted.
Spectre, you really stirred up a hornet's nest down there. Multiple heat signatures are moving on your position.
We should set up a defensive perimeter around the village to repel the raiders. If we're gonna protect this village, we have to set up a defensive perimeter. Bravo can guard the right flank.
Nice.
ধন্যবাদ বন্ধুরা। আর আমার কাছ হইতে সব লুইটা লইছে, তবুও আমি খাড়াই আছি। তোমার সাহস আমারও সাহায্য যোগাইতেছে। তোমার জন্য আমি আর ওদের ভয় পাই না। ধন্যবাদ। আল্লাহ তোমাকে দোয়া করুন। আমরা তোমার কাছে চিরঋণী হইয়া রইলাম।
I feel like Magpie is gonna hang himself. I don't know. I'm not hopeful for him. Bro's wife and daughters got fucking killed, dude. I think he's going to hang himself. Alright, looks like we're going down the river. Demo cache is down there. I'm surprised that defending stage was so easy. It was just, they were all grouped together. I just murdered them. Nah, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Where the fuck is he? Fire at will, bro. Mark him. No survivors. Bro, surrendering. These guys surrender more often than the fucking... than Mahmoud's guys. I can't even get to him, bro. He's just gonna have to stand there forever. Rest in peace, low-key. Yeah. Oh, you want to surrender, huh? You're lucky I'm a good guy.
Well done, gentlemen. Now move to extract.
Okay, anything I'm missing? No, this is it. What an annoying mission.
Great work, men. Mission accomplished. Head back to base and get some rest. You'll need it for what's ahead.
A lot of bonus objectives in the next one, too. Jesus Christ.
Excellent work, team. With the intel you gathered from the villagers, we were able to pinpoint the base's exact location. Furthermore, by destroying their communications, you've crippled their ability to operate efficiently in the area. We're now planning a joint offensive with local forces against the Raiders' main base. Stand by for further orders.
Stand by for my arrival.
This is Mark Tepper for GNS. In response to the recent rise in attacks on cargo vessels traveling through the Bay of Bengal, the CHA convened a summit of South Asian countries today to determine what action can be taken. Anonymous sources now report that the summit has ended in failure. Diplomatic tensions and long-standing rivalries between the countries in the region prevented any solution from coming out of the talks. Meanwhile, the Rift Valley fever outbreak continues to spread throughout rural areas and the death toll continues to climb. It is not known when or even if the talks will resume. This is GNS covering the world.
Team, we've located the Raiders' main base of operations on a small island in a nearby reservoir. The local government has been in negotiations with Raider leader Hari Raman, but those talks have stalled. It's probable Raman fears a surrender will result in his execution. How the local government chooses to punish these criminals is not our concern, but the deadline has now expired and it's obvious they're planning an escape. The authorities can't risk Raman escaping to reform the Fist and Fire. They've requested our cooperation in an amphibious assault. We'll need to verify the base's defenses before launching the main offensive. Insert onto the beachhead and recon the beach landing site and surrounding area. Good luck.
Our reconnaissance drone obtained this photo during a flyover of the area. We've marked the locations on the beach that need to be secured in preparation for the main forces who are now en route. We've also marked a road leading to what appears to be an abandoned temple that the Fist and Fire are now using. You'll want to recon that area as well. Alright. Weather conditions: incoming storm, wind southwest at 6 knots. Terrain riverine. Okay.
জান্নাতি কেমন জায়গা রে? দ্বীপের সব যোদ্ধাদের মার্কিনীরা পরামর্শ দিচ্ছে অস্ত্র নামাইয়া রাখো, সারেন্ডার করো, সবার সাথে ভালো আচরণ করা হইব আর সবাই আইনি সাহায্য পাইব। আইনি সাহায্য?
Team, clear the beach of all hostiles, then work quickly to find the hostages and secure the missing cargo. Finally, be sure to capture Raman alive so that we can find out what he knows about Al-Shakush.
Machine guns in the bunker! Take cover, boys!
ঠিক ভাই সব শোনো, এই শত্রুরা ভুল করে না। সজাগ হইয়া থাকো, গুলি করার সুবিধা পাইলেই গুলি করবা। মারো, কাটো, লুট করো, কোন রকম দয়া নাই। মুষ্টির জন্য, আগুনের জন্য।
মনে রেখো, আমার একটা মাথা দরকার। আমেরিকান মাথা হলেই ভালো, কিন্তু কোনো এক মাথা হলেও হবে।
Good work, Spectre. Additional units will finish pacifying any resistance.
Okay. I'm supposed to arrest someone. Looks like that's going to be a while from now, though. It's the next thing I'm supposed to be doing, though. Okay, first crate. Does this tell me where the first crate is? No, it does not. Alright. Guide says Echo. Maybe that'll lead me to the guy.
বাইরের লোকরা ঢুকে পড়েছে।
I was trying so hard to rifle butt him, but the option was just not coming up.
Northwest of our position, there's a tango. I've got to engage.
Ahí por ser.
A box has been neutralized.
Good work, gentlemen.
Oh. That's the guy?
দেখতে পাইছে।
Well, now I know. I guess it was him. I don't know if I don't want Jester to die. He's a real one. We'll just tell him to not go in, you know? That's probably a good idea.
No trouble at all. Heading toward you now.
You want Jester? Yeah, sure, come on.
Roger that. Moving to your position. Holding position, sir.
আমি ধরে দিচ্ছি, গুলি করবেন না।
Heading toward you now.
আমাকে ধরেছো ফেলে ভেবো না যে তুমি জিতে গেছো।
HQ, we've secured the second in command. Repeat, Abbas is secure.
This is better than we'd hoped. The intel we extract from him during interrogation will enable us to break the back of the Al-Shakush terror network.
Hostile sighted southwest of our position. Have to open fire.
Okay. Let me check what's next. We have to locate crates. How the fuck was I supposed to know that guy was a boss? Anyway.
Spotted and moving. Enemy sighted. To the northwest.
Bro, you did die, but I had a checkpoint loaded, bro. You got shot 500 million times with a mounted machine gun on a boat. Can I have my weapon back? Thank you.
The first cargo container has been secured.
Hello, Chopper Fan 23. How is DBD? Alright, I take it we're looking for the second crate now. Yep.
This thing is already on its last legs. It wants us to turn it off.
I know bro spoke generator like that.
just discovered what looks like an underground tunnel, HQ. From the signs of the foot traffic here, it gets used pretty often.
Roger that, Spectre. Proceed with extreme caution.
I know in the first game you can destroy light sources to give you more cover. I don't know if that translated into 3, because I know it wasn't in 2. Immersive? On God, bro. I'm so immersed right now. They call me Mr. Stealth Man. That's Cargo 3. Where's Cargo 2? I'm very confused. Dumbass. Oh, there's Cargo too.
Command, we've located the second container. It's intact.
Oh, nah.
The cargo container has been secured.
Excellent, fire team. Now that you've marked all 3 containers, proceed to your next objective.
I'm too powerful, bro. I'm too powerful. Okay. Alright, ramen's right there. But apparently the guide wants me to do other stuff first. They want me to find the captain and the first mate. And who am I to say no? Get fucked. Leroy!
Ay, Tuy!
HQ, we've located and secured the vessel's first mate.
Good work, fire team. Leave him at that location and move to your next objective. Our other unit will extract him from the area.
Alright. Apparently that was the last thing I was supposed to do. They want me to do the captain first. Oh well. I'm sure this won't change anything. Or will it? Speedboat needed to die, bro. Okay. I don't want to lock myself out of any objectives, chat. I gotta give 100%.
Command, we've secured the Breakneck's captain.
Great work, team. I'm sure that man's family will be happy to have him back safe and sound. Leave him at the site and our support units will extract him.
Target acquired.
Not too late, too late, it's too late to surrender, bro. It is now.
Understood.
Just found a contact list, HQ. Some of these names are on the terrorist watch lists.
Okay.
HQ, we've got the leader.
Well done, gentlemen. Now move to extract.
Rotalk's a big game, honestly, for being a handcuffed body.
Excellent work, team. There was no time to mobilize our assault, but you still managed to secure the missile shipment and prevent it from falling into the hands of terrorists or rogue regimes.
Nice. That's that part of the game done. Only took 2 fucking hours, pretty much.
This is Mark Tepper for Global News Service. There was a ray of hope in South Asia today when a notorious pirate ring calling itself the Fist and Fire was broken by what sources indicate was a U.S. military operation. The raiders were defeated by an American Special Forces team, according to an anonymous source at the Pentagon. Unconfirmed reports that a cruise missile shipment disappeared several days ago while passing through the area may explain the Pentagon's motive for intervening in the region. The stolen missiles were likely headed for the black market, where they could have been sold to rogue states or terror groups. This development has added significance in light of the Al-Shakush terror network's recent call to its members to down an American airliner by the end of the year. We'll keep you informed here at GNS, where we cover the world.
I'm pretty sure the Al-Shakush are literally the guys from the first game. From like the last fucking 3 levels. I knew it was familiar.
Congratulations on achieving all operational goals in this theater. With the Fist and Fire dismantled, vessels moving through the region are no longer threatened, and the local population can now live in freedom. You've also shut down a dangerous organization and saved several innocent civilians.
No biggie. Just another day on the job.
Ramon's gonna spend a lot of time in a high security prison.
GG. Alright, time for the last few missions. It's Edna mode, oh my god. This is what happens when you use capes.
Kiedy to będzie gotowe?
Trzeba zrobić jeszcze parę testów.
Ta operacja rozgrywa się już od 7 dni. Co wy dotąd robiliście?
Gdybyście wiedzieli, jak syntetyzować binarny środek proliżujący, te żyjące ludzie dostałoby śmiertelnego ataku. No dobrze, pójdę do domu i podleję kwiatki.
Pokaż mi!
Wystarczyło poprosić. Я часто экспериментирую над людьми. К счастью, тебя поймали, когда ты шпионил,
Nasz sukces sukces w walce z tymi kapitalistycznymi gnidami zależy od realnej groźby. Obiecałeś, że gaz będzie gotowy na czas.
Nie przejmuj się. Dostałem pierścień, pomówię zapłatę.
Jeśli nie, to ty będziesz się martwiła.
Нужно поэкспериментировать над ним. 7 секунд. Надо сделать немного сильнее.
This is Mark Tepper for Global News Service. The Eastern Europe powerhouse that is Poland recorded its highest GDP ever today at a record $950 billion. In recent years, the zloty has gained ground rapidly against the dollar and the pound, and Poland's future is looking extremely bright. Warsaw's economic policies have resulted in an export boom, and to reflect the growing importance of trade, the shipyards of Gdansk have been busy building a new line of freighters to carry Polish goods to markets in Europe and Asia. While a small but vocal minority in the country is unhappy with the recent changes in Poland, the country seems poised for a rise to greatness in the new century. This is GNS, where we cover the world.
Team, we suspect a well-funded terror group operating out of Poland has developed the capacity to produce weapons of mass destruction. They call themselves the New Slavic Order, and we believe they plan to use WMDs to destabilize Eastern Europe. You've been activated to verify and neutralize this threat. Polish intelligence has determined that a mid-level cell leader named Bogdan Kurash, call sign Fat Cat, frequents a residence in
Didn't we
a
kill that guy?
village located 60 minutes from the city of Krakow. By monitoring his communications with other NSO members, we'll be able to learn exactly what the NSO has planned. The Polish military has requested that 2 members of its GROM unit serve as your Bravo element during your time in Poland. So be on your best behavior.
God damn, Killjoy and Simple get shafted this whole game after the first fucking area. Bogdan, huh? I guess this is some sort of Bogdan problem.
You will insert into the area, locate Fat Cat's residence, and place surveillance equipment in key locations. If the cell is alerted to your presence, we'll lose any opportunity to gather intel. Maintain stealth throughout the mission and try not to engage the enemy, particularly near the target location. Good luck, team.
Our satellite obtained this image of the area surrounding Fat Cat's suspected residence. There are several structures in the area that you'll need to determine which one of these Fat Cat frequents. This is a rural area, and in addition to the different residences, the NSO has apparently taken control of a nearby farmhouse and windmill. Got it. Weather partly cloudy / chance of snow. Wind northwest at 2 knots. Terrain rural farmland. Alright.
Team, you must maintain a low profile. Wake the neighbors and this op is over. If you have to neutralize any threats, do it quickly and quietly, and be sure to hide the bodies.
Alright, let's zoom out. This is a pretty decently big area.
Don't worry, Spectre. Cold Kill and I will handle any translating.
You know, I'm gonna leave a save stay here because there's a bonus objective I'm not sure about.
Jak za chwilę nie usiądę, nogi mi wlezą do tyłka.
Does he know?
Skąd się tu wziąłeś?
Gentlemen, your first objective is to proceed to that windmill. We need to gauge NSO troop strength in the area.
What was that about? Oh no.
Skąd ty jesteś?
Hostiles, southwest of our position.
Gentlemen, your first objective is to proceed to that windmill. We need to gauge NSO troop strength in the area. Be careful, Spectre. Too much noise and they'll know we're here.
Boże, pełen załód za papierosy. Zanudzę się tu na śmierć. Myślałem o tym samym.
Lepiej tu nie pan. Kuraż mówi.
Myślisz, że obchodzi mnie, co kuraż gada? Przecież on bez gryza nie istnieje.
Ale przecież materiały wybuchowe, paliwo...
Zamknij się, Paweł. Dorośli rozmawiają. Jak chcemy palić, to palimy. Materiały wybuchowe, paliwo. Gadasz jak stara baba.
Mam nadzieję, że ci idioci nie poszli znowu zapalić. Ostrzegałem ich. Jak kurasz ich przełapie, nabije ich durne łby na drągi i przyozdobi sobie nimi biuro.
You better not be smoking. Okay. Is there like a good vantage point that I can use to recon this shit?
Enemy from the east.
What counts as recon? In this case, because I'm starting to feel like I need to kill these guys.
Yes.
This isn't exactly standard operating procedure, but we want you to blow up that windmill. The diversion will create a prime opportunity to enter the house undetected.
Okay.
Moving to your position.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Hmm.
Move to position.
Yes, Spectre.
Where the fuck are they? Oh.
Go to that point.
Affirmative, Commander.
Did I tell them to hold position? Oh, I told him to get down. I didn't think that'd mean stop following me. Are they coming? I got speed up on, by the way. Just saying that.
Yes, Specker.
Dude!
Affirmative. Understood.
Please, Scott, get over here, dude.
Affirmative, Commander.
Southeast, enemy sighted.
I'm in position.
While you're inside, we will be in Overwatch, keeping an eye on the NSO.
Overwatch. Okay. Let's create a diversion. Oh, hey, buddy.
Be careful, Spectre. Too much noise and they'll know we're here.
Oh, I don't think he knows anything anymore. Nothing says stealthy like blowing up a fucking windmill.
Enemy sighted east of here.
Don't worry about the NSO suspecting anything. I'm sure they figure Special Operations has better things to do than destroy old windmills.
Okay.
Go to that position.
Receiving. I'm at the location.
I don't know why Bravo Overwatch ain't like yellow. They're pretty much there, you know?
Okay, team. That's the one. You'll need to undetected and place the bugs.
Not your typical terrorist hideout. There's the computer. Bug it, and let's get out of here.
Hostiles have just reached the windmill. Not sure how long they will stay, so hurry. They're finishing things up. Okay, they're coming back to the house.
Damn, already?
Bug activated.
Secondary objective complete.
Where's the phone?
The telephone is bugged.
Alright, cool.
Spectre, you must get out of there. They've just entered the house. You've got to go out the other door. That was close. Good work, guys.
Alright. Move to extraction. Where's that at? That is a long way away.
Proceeding.
Hostiles, southeast of you.
Hostile, to the south.
Spectre, if you can maintain stealth while doing it, borrow one of their vehicles and use it to get to the extraction point. Be careful not to drive erratically or get too close to the patrol so that you're not discovered.
Mount up.
Enemies northwest of us.
We're coming up on the extraction area.
Amazing, team. I wasn't quite certain that would work. All right, abandon the vehicle and board the Polish military truck for extraction. Nice work bugging the house. We'll see what intel it provides. Mission complete.
Yay, yeah, I'm gonna see if I get fucked. Yep. We failed on the bonus objective. I'm gonna run it back. Yay, awesome. I want to fucking put a gun down my throat. Awesome, yay. Congratulations, Gecko. You'll never see your family again. I thought the guards were pretty unsuspicious, but apparently they weren't unsuspicious enough.
Enemy spotted to the northeast.
That's annoying. Apparently I have to kill him cleanly. Like, they can't shout out at all if I kill anyone. So basically I have to kill him in one headshot. Like that. I killed a few people that took a little too long to die. So, I guess I fucked up.
Gentlemen,
That's annoying.
first objective is to proceed to that windmill. We need to gauge NSO troop strength in the area.
Can I just ignore him? Nope. Motherfucker. If Spectre could just be a little bit more accurate, that'd be yeah. I feel like gun accuracy took kind of a major dive in this game.
Gentlemen, your first objective is to proceed to that windmill. We need to gauge NSO troop strength in the area.
We might have time for like 1 or 2 more missions after this. I want to shoot this guy in the head, but I don't know. I feel like he's gonna live.
Be careful, Spectre. Too much noise and they'll know we're here.
I sure as hell hope that didn't count as them being unsuspicious.
Enemy, northwest.
Oh, there's no way I hit that.
standard operating procedure, but we want you to blow up that windmill.
Why does this guy run?
Will create a prime opportunity to enter the house undetected.
Go. Moving to that position.
You are not moving there, little bro. Oh, never mind, that's Jester. I can't tell.
We'll stay outside in an overwatch position and monitor the terrorists while you work.
Affirmative, Commander.
Okay, so far so good. I think. Oh, this guy's still alive.
Don't worry about the NSO suspecting anything. I'm sure they figure Special Operations has better things to do than destroy old windmills. Okay, team. That's the one. You'll need to find a way to enter undetected and place the bugs.
Enemy to the southwest.
Why is he here? Why is that guy here? Fucking what the fuck is this guy doing? What, well, he's supposed to be checking out the windmill.
Northeast. Enemy spotted. Target acquired.
Wygląda, że niedługo będzie świtać.
You know, when I aim at a guy's head in crouch position, I kinda just expect to shoot them in the head, you know? I don't know if that's like a unpopular opinion or
Mam
anything.
nadzieję, że Gryk pozwoli mi odpalić bombę.
Hey, game? That's not where I'm facing! I mean, that's not where I'm aiming, bruh. That's not the place.
Enemy contact.
Maybe if I'm lucky, the game will let me slit his throat or something.
Muszę się przespać.
Does he know? Yep, he knows. Oh, God! I just want to shoot him in the head and be done with it, but it's like, every time I try, he lives.
Enemy sighted.
Like, I don't like the stealth in this game. I think the fact that they make it harder, like the aim less accurate in this game, it makes for really annoying stealth sections, especially when they can't be suspicious. Like, who the fuck cares if they're suspicious in the last 2 seconds of their life, dude? Who cares? Who cares? What are they gonna do? Tell a teacher on me? They're dead! They're dead! It doesn't matter! I'm just gonna ignore him. I hate him.
Hostile in sight. Terrorist spotted. He's on the move.
Okay, never mind. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Move to position.
Understood. I'm at the location.
We'll stay outside in an overwatch position and monitor the terrorists while you work.
Nice.
Proceeding. Enemy sighted, east of here.
That Pets Cop guy, he's gonna be very unhappy I destroyed his windmill.
I'm sure they figure special operations has better things to do than destroy old windmills.
Now, let's hope that fucking Sherlock Holmes doesn't somehow know I'm breaking into his house.
Okay, team. That's the one. You'll need to find a way to enter undetected and place the bugs.
This is a terrorist hangout? Let's hurry up and bug that thing. Then the guys in tech can spend sleepless nights reading Polish spam.
Hostiles have just reached the windmill. Not sure how long they will stay, so hurry. They're finishing things up. Okay, they're coming back to the house. Hurry.
What are they doing there, bro? Do they look at the windmill and say, "Yep, the windmill's gone," and then they just come back? Like they cannot be spending that little time.
The telephone is bugged.
That was close. Good work, guys.
I'm still a little worried about that guy that was walking down the cliff.
Take the lead, Spectre.
Like, low-key, that could have done it right there.
Enemy to the southwest.
Careful, Spectre. If you're...
Did you run here? You fucking... Oh, the words I want to say to you. Fucking moron.
Hostiles are west of us.
I should have closed the door on my way out, bro. They're gonna be like, damn, I don't remember leaving this door unlocked.
If you can maintain stealth while doing it, borrow one of their vehicles and use it to get to the extraction point. Be careful not to drive erratically or get too close to the patrol so that you're not discovered.
I'll just pick them up.
Understood.
Where we dropping, boys? Alright, who's not in here? Okay, cool. This better have done the bonus objective. I swear to God, I was doing so well.
We're coming up on the extraction area.
Amazing, team. I wasn't quite certain that would work. Alright, abandon the vehicle and board the Polish military truck for extraction.
Terrorists unsuspicious.
Nice work bugging the house.
We did it.
We'll see what intel it provides. Mission complete.
Christ. Alright. Alright, we can maybe do 1 or 2 more missions. I don't know.
Good work. We've confirmed that the surveillance devices you placed are functioning correctly, and we should now be able to monitor all activity taking place within the residence. We're placing you on 24-hour standby while we gather intel from the cell leader's residence. When we have the needed information, we'll be sending you back in.
I'm Mark Tepper, and this is Global News Service. In Eastern European news, First Lady of Poland Ludmila Zarobska will be in attendance at the christening of the Cormorant, the first of Poland's new line of freighters to set sail. According to Mrs. Zarobska, the Cormorant and ships like it are ushering in a new golden age of prosperity for Poland and Eastern Europe, raising the already high standard of living in this former Eastern Bloc nation. The event, which is being held in Gdansk, is expected to draw thousands who will come to see the stylish and popular First Lady in person. This is GNS, covering the world.
Team, sorry to mobilize you on such short notice, but we have an emergency situation in progress. Poland's First Lady is attending a ship christening ceremony at a dockyard in Gdansk. She and thousands of civilians in the area are in danger. Using the surveillance equipment you placed in your last mission, we've intercepted a message indicating the NSO plan to activate a chemical weapon during the ceremony. Their plans are to kidnap the First Lady and wreak havoc on the city. We must do everything in our power to stop them. The loss of life and political turmoil created by a successful attack will have dire consequences for all of Eastern Europe. Team, we've notified emergency crews to begin evacuating the city, but have been unable to contact the First Lady security detail, so we are sending you in ASAP. You must insert, locate, and neutralize the chemical weapon before it can detonate, then find the First Lady and get her to safety. Your chemical gear should protect you if the weapon detonates before you can disarm it.
As the wife of the Polish president, Mrs. Zarobska is beloved by the Polish people for all her work as a fundraiser in the fight against poverty and illiteracy. She's a prime target for the NSO, and if captured by them, will likely be used as a bargaining chip to force the government to agree to their demands. Call sign and a given name, Ludmila Zarobska. Height 5'4", weight 150 pounds, hair brown, eyes brown, date of birth February 18th, 1948. Known primes, and damn, she's fucking old. Typo. Really? This is what we're going with? What the fuck is that?
Płyń przez morza i oceany. Rozsławiaj imię polskich stoczniowców. Nadaję temu pięknemu statkowi imię Kormora. Co to było?
Damn.
We're alive and kicking, HQ.
Enemy to the southwest. Hostile to the west of us.
Chcemy was uratować, panie. Zostańcie tutaj.
Wyciągnijcie mnie stąd!
Spectre, now that you've secured the First Lady, you must get her to safety. Enemy sighted. They're on the move.
No choice but to shoot.
Okay, evacuate First Lady. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be a long trip.
There, the terrorist boat. Let's use it to get out of here.
Dobrze.
We're gonna save state here, just because there's another objective that I have no idea about.
Hostiles, southeast of you. Look out!
Oni nas zabiją!
Proceeding. Turn in here.
Oh, fuck. They weren't kidding.
We have threats ahead. Get ready.
Hostiles across the water. Keep moving. Don't let them draw a bead on us.
Hostile sighted to the east. We
extract the First Lady.
Still a very long trip.
Enemy spotted. West of here.
Atakują nas!
Ow.
Terrorist spotted. He's on the move. I've got to engage.
Why can't I tell the First Lady to get down?
Dobrze.
There's a tango northeast of here. Right, right. Go around the building. Gotta go hunt, sir. No choice.
Zrobię. Dobrze.
Terrorist to the northeast. Enemy sighted east of here. I'm breaking whole fire. Yes. Terrorist sighted southeast of us. Hostile to the south. Hostiles southeast of you.
Now let's go back to the First Lady, bring her up a bit.
Zrobię. Dobrze.
Spectre, get ready. We have multiple hostiles moving on your position. Enemy south of you.
We must pass through to the rear.
Clear the room.
Understood.
Zrobię to.
Okay. I do not trust this hallway.
Dobrze. Zrobię to.
We're almost there.
Dobrze.
Contact to the east.
Yeah, I am not bringing her down there until everyone down there's dead.
That flat area over there. That's where they'll land. Come on.
Zrobię to.
yet. Several
All right.
hostiles have been blocked by Polish military units. The hostiles are headed your way from the north. Dig in and prepare a roadblock using small arms fire to prevent their escape. Well done, team.
In life, you have roadblocks.
Northeast of our position. Enemy spotted. Aim for the engine! Enemy to the north. Another on the left!
Nice shooting, team. Polish military units have secured the area, and the First Lady is safe. Mission complete.
I think this will be the last mission we do. Just because there's only 3 left. So, might as well leave something for the next time.
Team, we weren't able to stop the terrorists before they set off the device, and the NSO killed many innocent civilians today. However, we did achieve a significant victory by saving the First Lady. The NSO won't be able to wreak further havoc by using her to blackmail the Polish government. I'm sure President Zarobska and the Polish people are grateful. It's clear we're dealing with cold-blooded murderers here. You will be conducting further operations in Poland to ensure that every member of this ruthless organization is either captured or killed.
GG. I need a glass of water. Guess who's been licking Christmas card envelopes all day? Water. The first Christmas carol of the season. It's hard to believe that in just 3 short weeks, I'm gonna be sick of that sucker. I have to let Santa know. Have you been good or bad this year? Good. Aside from the incessant compulsive lying. Dear Santa, this is Garfield. I'm ready to tell you about my behavior this past calendar year. It has been good, very good, nay, outstanding, nay, exemplary. I might even go so far as to say that I have been a paragon of virtue, a shining example indeed, a role model and inspiration to cats everywhere, across this great land of ours, not to mention the entire universe. You're gonna lie, lie big. If Santa brings me what I want, he gets the hat back. Christmas is coming. For those of you unable to take a big fat hint. Burp. You look like you could use some Christmas cheer. If I live to be 100, I will still never understand cats. I finally found the perfect Christmas stocking. Hey, who nailed my waiters to the mantle? We're talking quantity, not quality here. Where'd the caroling go? I swallowed my pitch pipe. It's my John, ever the showman. Now, okay, we'll get a real one. Hey, everybody. It's the holiday season. Have you hugged your Christmas tree today? Self-service. It's time for Christmas cookies. Do you hear me? I gotta learn how to talk. You know, we should bake some Christmas cookies. Ugh. Bacon and eggs. Pencil and paper. Peas and carrots. Yin and yang. Peanut butter and jelly. Christmas and cookies. I'll start the oven. Hey, Odie, look at this. John's baking Christmas cookies. Mrs. Feeney sent us another fruitcake this year. Looks exactly like the one she sent us last year. But we threw that one away. I'll get the mallet and wooden stake.
Happy holidays, cat. Gift wrap.
Fa la la, baby. Now back to Enos Gummalot, the elevator operator who saved Christmas. Merry Christmas, Santa. What floor, please? Ruff. You the man, Enos. Alright. Let's spin the wheel. And honestly, I have a few choice words for the wheel lately. Why am I not surprised right now? This wheel's fucking rigged. I know it. Okay, let's flip a coin to see if I listen to the wheel. It's getting to the point where I'm a little annoyed. Flip a coin. Tails. I'll play Genshin. Heads, I don't. Okay, flip again. Okay. Good. I'm glad the fucking coin knows a little thing or two. This wheel's a fucking racist. I hate it. There we go. That'll show it. Sometimes we gotta humble the wheel a little bit. It gets a little too big for its britches. Looks like we're playing Scarface. It's been a long time. Mostly because this wheel's a piece of shit. See ya then.